Hey y'all, it's the Country Notary. Hope you're having a great day. As always, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying a new landscape version of my recording. Shout out to my nephew MDG Collections, Mike, for suggesting that I turn the camera landscape. I'm not sure why, but he said that's the correct way to do it. After all these videos, I didn't know that. And it's kind of difficult to stay focused because the camera is actually over here, but as a vlogger, you have a tendency to want to look at your face. So I'm sure there's a way to do this correctly. When I have more time and research, I will make sure I figure it out because it seems a little weird not being able to see myself. Anyway, so I wanted to give a quick recap to my week. My week of general notary work as well as loan signings. I would have to admit April was a little bit of a slow month, and I'm sorry, May was a little bit of a slow month. Already losing track of time because it is June. May was a little bit of a slow month compared to last year. Last year, May was my biggest month at that point. I remember posting a video about my first $1,000 week. This particular May was not as great, and we all know interest rates have risen and notifications and orders, loan signings are down, refinances are down, and we're just not getting as much traffic. I do have to say though, during the school year, I mentioned in previous videos that I am a high school teacher. During the school year, during my work day, I do tend to get a lot of notifications for jobs that I can't take because I'm at work. And I don't always factor those in. You know, notifications come in for appointments, 2 hours away from now, 10 a.m., 1 p.m., noon, and even oftentimes I will then click on those and suggest a different time, but normally I don't get those because in many cases the signing services will select the notary who's available at the time or closest to the appointment time. So suggesting an alternate appointment time typically has not been working out lately. In the peak of refis, that probably was a better strategy, but that hasn't been working out lately. So I'm pretty sure there were orders that came through in the months of April and May that I would have been able to be more productive. However, because I work, I can't take them all. Last Friday was graduation, so this week I was off from work, and of course Monday was Memorial Day, but things did pick up starting on Tuesday. I posted a video a couple of days ago about my appointment at the local fire department headquarters, actually the fire department headquarters, the fire chief's office. And I want to talk about my week and give you guys a little recap. And basically, in this video, at the end of this video, give you some encouragement if you're a loan signing agent, mobile notary, and business has been a little slow for you. Give you a little encouragement to hang in there because I'm starting to see some trends and notice some trends that indicate that no, business is not going away permanently and things may pick up in different areas. So let me talk a little bit about my week and then I'll get to the encouragement. On Monday, I did on Tuesday, June 1st, I did the job for I served the subpoena at the fire department. That job paid $41. And like I said, please go back and check out the video that I did about my gig at the fire department, meeting the fire chief. That was quite interesting. On Monday afternoon, if I'm not mistaken, I also had on Monday afternoon, which was Memorial Day, a gentleman contacted me for a general notary job, and we met the next day, which would have been Tuesday the 2nd, and I did a general notary job for him. I charged for that general notary job, I think I quoted him $27. He didn't have any change, so he paid me $30. So not too bad. 5 minutes of work, $30. And I'm looking at my notary gadget as I speak because I want to make sure I get my numbers right. Today is Friday. So on Wednesday, I'll just go quickly. On Wednesday and Thursday, I received notifications for 3 loan signings, which all took place today on Friday, June 3rd. 3 notifications. One notification, 9 o'clock this morning. So today is Friday, by the way. One loan signing, 9 o'clock this morning. It was a couple. They weren't married. I think they were either brother and sister or maybe business partners. But a man and a woman purchased a home together, unmarried couple, purchased a home together. The signing took place at 9 o'clock in the morning. The fee for that signing was $125. My next appointment today was scheduled for 3 p.m. and I think that notification actually came today. It came late today after I got home from the 9 o'clock in the morning appointment, and I was scanning the documents back somewhere between 10 a.m. and maybe noon. I received a notification, which I accepted because I had a slot open for a seller's package. He was an investor, a real estate investor, and he had sold a property. So 11 pages, one notarization, met him at his home, signed the package. He had a big, huge, massive home, by the way, very breathtaking. Signed the documents, came back, scanned those back, and then my last appointment was scheduled for 5. The documents were late. We had to reschedule. We actually wound up meeting at 6:30. That appointment took the normal time, basically about 45 minutes. So basically 9 o'clock in the morning appointment, $125. I had a 3 o'clock appointment, $100, and then my late evening appointment, $100. I had another general notary job scheduled today, but the young lady called back and she canceled, or we'll reschedule for another time. So to recap the week, the subpoena job, the general notary job on Tuesday, including the 3 loan signings for today, my grand total for the week, $413. And I would have had the additional fee for the young lady who canceled, but you can't count money you didn't make, right? $416. That's not bad for a slow time period. And what's even more intriguing about this, a couple of things happened, and I want to share one particular one with you. I want to share this with you. I received a notification from Signature Closers for a signing, which will take place on Monday, June 6th. The order came through as $85, and it's not the city where the location of the assignment is not exactly within my normal service area. It's about 30 minutes away. However, I will be working on Monday because I'm doing summer curriculum. I'm working this summer for a few weeks. And so basically it's a little bit closer to my job than it is to my house. So I thought about it. Say, well, it's not that bad of a drive from my job, but the fee was only $85 and I really wasn't feeling it. And I was kind of tired for some reason. I just wasn't feeling, even thinking about driving that far. And I said, you know what I'll do? I'm going to counter. So I countered for $110 and immediately they accepted it. And I was surprised. Immediately accepted it. I almost, in this particular job, again, it's a seller's package, which are usually smaller, but the strategy worked. And that doesn't work all the time. But in this case, they immediately assigned it to me. And I have a really good relationship with Signature Closers. I'm a preferred notary with them. And typically, if the time and the fee are exactly within my availability, they immediately assign me those jobs. In often cases as well, if I counter on the fee, they will accept it, but usually not on the time. They're very stringent on the time. So that's upcoming on Monday. And that's a strategy that I'd like to throw out and chat with you guys about. If you've been working as a loan signing agent for a while, I've only worked as a loan signing agent now for a year and a half, 18 months. And you're a preferred notary, countering with a slightly higher fee has worked, and I've been very effective with that strategy for many signings, especially since gas prices are higher, especially when the location is a little further from my home. And in some cases, if I don't know how this may come across. Sometimes I just don't feel like going or driving and getting out and taking an assignment when I have nothing to lose. and I counter and they accept it, it kind of makes the job a little bit more, pleasant. So I just wanted to throw that tip out. So for this week, again, my total $413, not bad. I had a goal to make $500 this week, and I almost made it. There were a couple of sightings that I did click and accept, but immediately, I don't know, why am I saying immediately so much? I clicked on them as immediately as I could, and they didn't assign it to me. So my goal was $500. I almost got there. The loan signing agent business, guys, is not going away. Yes, assignments are down because interest rates are up. We know refinances are down, and rates are right now bordering around 5% but there's still activity. I've been seeing far more real estate sales. There's been home purchases as well. There's a slew of orders that come through for property tax loans, as well as serving subpoenas. So, but I'm definitely starting to see a lot more sellers packages. People are selling properties. And then I mentioned this in a previous video. My theory is that when prices start to rise and we're in an inflationary time period, people get cash desperate. People get desperate for money. I shouldn't say desperate, but a little bit more desperate for money than normal. And you may start to see more real estate sales, more transactions, which is great because it is a seller's market. We should start to see more real estate sales, and that will help those of us that are preferred notaries and those of us that stay consistent and stay professional. We may tend to get those orders because the signing services now can be a little bit more selective and picky on which notaries they choose. So, as always, I try not to be long-winded, but I was long-winded. I'm very excited about the outcome of this week, and I'm going to do another video. In between signings, I have been doing a great deal of studying and research on a new business that I'm launching. I guess we've actually technically already launched. And I will be back to you guys with an update on my new business venture, and I will be sharing how any of us, loan signing agents, mobile notaries, home-based business owners, people that are really good side hustle and grind type people, any of us can launch similar business and get some of this money, y'all. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's the Country Notary. Talk to y'all soon.